All right, so we find ourselves yet again in downtown Kampala on this pedestrian street. I think this is a continuation of Luwumu Street. Yes, it's actually Luwumu Street. I've just confirmed it with some of the signposts on the road. Anyway, it's evening in Kampala, Uganda, 6 p.m. And this is a Monday, so it's a bit casually. I think because most people have probably taken Monday too serious, and also the city council authorities tend to be very funny on Mondays, so it makes sense to ideally not populate the streets so much on a Monday. Anyway, let's head. We are sloping down towards the old taxi park where most of the transportation in Uganda actually does happen. And Kampala is actually beautiful. I see DTL Plaza, A5 Plaza, and from behind inside where we came is roughly Nakasero Market where you'll buy produce, and we are sloping down. The sun is actually setting on Kampala, and the people of Kampala, I think, are getting ready to close shop because the streets become okay. The shops on the street usually become closed a little later on, and this is Uganda for you. More Avema Shopping Center. I see this was former Barclays, now Absa Bank. This branch has been here for some time, and that hasn't changed for a very long while. So previously these streets used to have taxis passing on them, but that is no longer the case lately, and for that reason we are continuing our walk. Now if you went like this, you can see the old taxi park in that direction. The name of this road, I don't know whether it's called Conrad Road. I'm just going to cross it and still maintain Luwumu Street. And Luwumu Street was now made into a pedestrian walkway. You will not find cars on it, but rather for walking, and occasionally motorcycles. So let's continue down and find ourselves. I'm actually going to buy a few things for my TV. So let's proceed. It's very funny that I'm no longer seeing. This is an Ifa Tower just next to Mutasa Cafe we left behind. I am heading down. Anyway, let me just branch off right here to show you the old taxi park and the numerous taxis that actually do litter it, taking you to places all over Uganda anyway. And I'm still heading that direction. So in case you want actually taxis from Kampala to different parts of the country, Northern Uganda, Eastern Uganda, Western Uganda, you'll actually find them around these parts. And those yellow signposts show you so destinations within the city and nearby and also distant, you'll find here. So those are the taxis of Uganda, 14-seater vehicles, basically previously cargo vans converted into passenger vans with seats. So that's usually what you'd actually look at. Anyway, I'm heading in here because I need to buy a thing or two. Let me go and buy just that. And I keep forgetting the name of this building, but hopefully I'll find its name. I think it doesn't have any. I'm not seeing the sign. So let's just proceed. See you soon. So I haven't got what I want, and therefore let me check another building and see if maybe they would have. And so I'm going to the other building. Okay. And in the other building, I should be able to look for what I'm trying to get. Let me find them. So the building is called Anifa Tower. I don't know whether this is also still Anifa Tower, but let me continue with it and go see if I can find what I need. Okay. What I don't know is if they do have... Sorry. Alright, I'm pausing. Alright, so I have just bought what I wanted, and that is this light right here. So let's slope down and see if we can get any other thing to hold. So welcome, thanks for being with us here, and I think we'll meet up in the next video. So let's slope. Anyway, we have come back to Luwumu Street and it's evening, so people are actually heading back home, and therefore I too am heading back home. And most of the people who take these routes are people who tend to actually work private businesses. I'm going to the old parks. Yeah, I didn't know these guys actually water these trees. Where do they get water from? Anyway, I'm only imagining that should you trespass, you'll be in trouble. Saying that people are taking a lot of effort to water the plants. I've seen something worth showing you, and the idea that Ugandan women are actually quite curvy. There was a time there's even a competition that was held for curvy women. I don't know where they stopped Miss Curvy Uganda. And this is a place that is highly populated, Sikona House. And this is the area of Mini Price. Mini Price used to be here back, I think, in the 80s and 70s. And the name stuck. So whenever you're coming here, you say you're going to Mini Price. Now, I want to actually go and try to buy a few things from hardware shops, the direction of Shauriak. So I'm going to have to go and take some street right there. So this is Uganda. It's a beautiful country generally, and if you move in these areas, these are the places you will find clothes, women clothes, and people who are dealing in such business. Gift shop. I didn't expect it to be here. Now there is this street here, and this is Chikubo with a lot of shops. We are not interested in Chikubo. We are interested in heading up the side of Shauriako, where I think I could get motorcycle parts. Anyway, welcome to this channel. It's a delight to have you as we take you around Kampala and eventually the world at large. Alright, more of the Ugandan people retiring for the evening. So instead of going that direction, I'm going to take this street because this is where I shall find the things that I need. More Nakasero complex. I suppose there was a time these areas were called Nakasero. Anyway, this street is a little less busy, but you'll also find clothes, suits, and I can't see it from up there. So mostly bridal outfits. If you want a good number of suits that are of a similar type, it's likely these places also up there. I've gotten one around here at some point. Original dummies and more. Anyway, let's go towards the hardware capital of Kampala, where you find most of the hardware shops. heading in this direction. That is because I need to buy a few things. I keep forgetting the name of this street. Nabugabo Road. Okay, so this is Nabugabo Road. I always kept on asking myself how this road was called, but it's interesting that it turns out to be the Nabugabo. There was a time there used to be a bus terminal called Kwalisale somewhere after that blue truck, but then it was demolished, and I suppose an arcade was placed. So most bus terminals actually find idle land that is no longer in use and puts it to use. So let's head back to where we came from, and that is we are heading to town. Thank you for being here. It is a delight. Okay, seen a Honda that looks very worked up. I wonder how good they are, but probably that's not the case. Anyway, I think I see another Honda. Why they're becoming common of recent. Now I'm looking for motorcycle parts or fuel tank covers, and let's head home. Cloth shops are closing, so maybe some of the things I needed to do today may not be done. But let's enjoy the streets as we move. There's still heading in this direction. Now, question is, where is this still a continuation of Nabugabo Road, or this is now some other road? So normally you look at now this is actually Nakivobo Road. So Nakivobo Road will take you through a kiseka market. I'm looking for motorcycle spare shops, and which should facilitate my getting what I need. Okay, sorry. So welcome to Kampala Uganda, downtown. Most of the areas where the hardware capital is. I'm looking for Honda parts, and this is the side I've decided to move to. Do I see motorcycle parts or spares around here? Now this long stretch of building is over the Nakivobo channel, which for a very long time has led to flooding here, since surface runoff can't actually find itself into the channels with ease. And having said that, just want to see. Okay, I'm going to head in this direction because this is where I think I would find what I need. So let us head towards Kiseka Market. I believe that is where we may be able to find our tank cover. There's nothing to see around here, but I see Nakivobo Trading Center. Shauri yako the other side. So let's I wonder whether could ask from around here or not. But let me first inquire and see. So in Kampala, you actually make inquiries, you will find what you need. So I just asked the gentleman and he has told me to rotate around and that I might find something that I am looking for. Okay, so let's proceed. There's still 12 boxes here. Interesting. I thought okay, I was directed to head in this direction to a funny looking shop. And let me check here. Yeah, what's up?
Honda. The tank cover for Honda. Which one?
CB 125. Okay, you give me. Oh, I'm supposed to bagage.
Huh?
Am I supposed to bagage?
That's the price.
You can bring.
Hello.
This one here. Yeah, it's okay. Can that key also be modified to work for my ignition?
No.
Oh, so I have to have two keys.
Exactly.
And but it's alright. So I've just gotten what I want. Hey, let me also ask you, do you have that cutlass of the back leg? Pardon? How much they bought it? Oh, I think I will just return. I thought you had the cutlass. I'd be taking for now. That means even the handle switch you have. Hey, beamer switch, yes. How much is it? Left. Eh? It's a pair. How much? But it's not for today. Okay, I'm still buying, and yeah, this is spare parts. Did we actually come here yesterday? Feels like we were here yesterday. Why not? I didn't try so much. I think let me pause the video here to spare you the trouble. Alright, so I have gotten what I wanted by simple asking, and this is not a genuine Honda part, but it should do the trick, because at this point I only need to be able to cover the fuel tank. So we are back onto Nakivobo Road, and I may or may not take a walk back to Makerere, probably you'll find that in the next video in case you want to see more of Kampala. It's already getting dim and dark, so we shall find a way of dealing with that. So thank you for watching. In case you need hardware related things, these are the places you will come to. Just look on Nakivobo Road or ask Shauri Yako or towards New Taxi Park. We're going to cross Chagwe Road, and Chagwe Road actually connects some of the oldest hill developments of Kampala. That's the old Kampala Hill, which has the Muslim National Mosque, biggest in Uganda, and All Saints Cathedral that belongs to the Protestant Church. Now look at Kampala's traffic. Motorcycles feel like everything. Thank you. So, thank you. All right. It's very interesting crossing Kampala streets. Now, I want to walk through here. Motorcycles, will they let me? You find them coming from each direction. It looks like chaos to begin with, but with a bit of care, you can really enjoy. So let me start another video. Ciao.